Hello students, in continuation to data file handling, today I am going to cover binary file handling in Python. How to create a binary file? As we know that binary file stores data in binary format or binary code. It is a format in which information is actually stored in the computer memory. As I told you in the definition of binary file, the binary file stores the data in the binary format, and the binary form is the actual form in which the data is stored in the computer's memory. And this is the reason why the binary files are mostly used in the applications like MS Word or storing the audio files, video files. All kind of files are created in computer using binary format. So if we open any binary file in text editor like Notepad, we will not be able to read its contents as it is in the binary format. So binary files are not normally understandable to the user. If we try to open them in the notepad and we try to read it, we will not be able to understand as it contains only in the binary code. Python provides us pickle module to create and manage binary files very easily with automatic conversion of Python data values into byte stream collection of binary. Byte stream is collection of binary. Actually byte is made up of binary digits, so it is this conversion is called pickling, and vice versa is called unpickling. Means conversion of Python data into byte stream is called pickling, and vice versa conversion means conversion from byte stream to Python data is called unpickling. So this pickle module does the automatic conversion of the Python data. So we are going to learn how the pickle module is used for creating and managing binary files in Python. To perform pickling and unpickling in Python, we need to use a special module called pickle. To handle binary files with the pickle module, we need to import pickle module in every Python program. And the statement for importing the pickle module is import pickle. This statement needs to be written at the top of binary file operation program. The program in which you are going to perform binary file operation, you need to import this module, pickle module. And to import the pickle module, the statement is import pickle. And then we have to use dump and load methods of pickle module to perform byte stream conversion and vice versa during writing and reading from binary files. In this pickle module, there are two methods, dump and load. These methods are basically responsible for byte stream conversion and vice versa during the writing and reading from binary files. This dump module does the writing operation into the binary file, and load operation does the reading from the binary file. During reading and writing, we need to do the conversion of byte stream data. Means when we want to write something into binary file, the Python object or Python data is converted into byte stream. So the dump operation does the conversion of Python data into byte stream data, and on the other hand, the load method does the reverse conversion. The binary file contains binary data, so byte stream data is there in the binary file, so that byte stream data is converted into Python data object, and then those data objects are printed on the screen with the help of the print command. So these load and dump methods are mainly used to perform binary file operation using the pickle module. So how to use pickle module? We have to just import pickle statement. We have to write in the program. Thereafter pickle.dump. To execute dump method or to invoke dump method, we use pickle.dump. Pickle.dump statement is used to write the Python object into the binary file. You can see here pickle.dump. I have given Python object name. This Python object is the object which you want to write into the binary file, and file object is the name of the file object which is used to handle the file along with which we have open your file, that is file object. Suppose I say m is equal to open india.dat. So this m is a file object. In the same fashion, z equal to pickle.load file object. This will read the file object. This will read the binary data into the into the this Python object. Here Z is the Python object which will read the binary data or the byte stream data into the object Z, and this Z will be printed on the screen. So pickle.load is to read the data, and inside this pickle.load you can see this file object. File object is the name of the file object which along with which you have opened the file. Suppose you have opened file with my file object. So my file is equal to open, you have given the command my file equal to open india.dat. Then in that case my file is the object. So file object you can give any name. So this file object you have to pass inside the parenthesis. So here you have to pass file of that object name inside the load method. So this will read the data from binary file into the Z, and Z will become a Python object. Now with the help of this program I will try to elaborate you more how the binary file is created. You can see in this program x equal to open tt.dat. WB is the binary file mode, write mode, the file will be opened, and B for binary, W for write mode, as we are going to create a binary file. Thereafter I have used pickle, this import pickle. You can see this pickle module has to be imported in every binary file operation. Thereafter I have run a loop for I in range 1 to 3. This will run 2 times, and it will ask for 2 records, and I have asked for the name of the student. Suppose I want to store name and age of the student, so it will ask name and age of the student, and thereafter to write these data objects name and age into binary file, the dump method is called pickle.dump name. This name is the data object which I want to write, and x is the file object. So in dump method we have to pass 2 parameters. You can see in dump we have to give 2 things. One is the Python object which you want to write. Another x is here the file object. File object is the object along with which the file is open. So in the same fashion, in the second line I have written the statement pickle.dump age comma x. This will store age into the x file object, and this way the records will keep on reading inside the loop, and at the same time records will, or the data will be written into the binary file tt.dat. So after the loop file has to be closed with the command x.close. So this is the program to store into the binary file, and thereafter I have used another piece of code to display file content. Once the file is created, suppose you want to read from binary file and display on the screen. So for that purpose you have to use read binary, RB mode, not WB. WB mode is used to create a file, to write into the file, and you have to mention the file name. Z is equal to open. Here Z is the file object, so Z is a file object. So to read from the file we need to use try and accept block. So why this try and accept block is used? Because while we need to use while loop while infinite loop to read from the binary file, as we do not know that how many records are there in the binary file. Binary file contains sequence of bytes without delimiter. There is no line change, no delimiter is there in the binary file. So for that purpose we use infinite while loop. So I have written while true inside the try block. So what happens here, when the program goes inside the while loop, this load command simply reads first object, binary object from first byte object from the binary file, and that is returned to Python object t, and the first object is read from file and return to t, and print t will print that object on the screen. This process will be repeated inside the while loop till the end of file occurs. As soon as the reading process completes and the file pointer reaches to the end of the file, then the EOF error will encounter in the while loop, because it is an infinite while loop. So it will keep on running, but when it reaches at the end of the file, then end of file error will be raised. And when the error is raised in try and accept block, the program statement will be reach to the accept block. As soon as the error will encounter in the while loop, the accept block will trace the error and program will directly jump to the accept block. And in the accept block I have mentioned the error end of file error. So in case of EOF error, the program will directly jump to the accept block, and inside the accept block I have written jet.close. This will simply close the file and my file will be closed and all records will be printed. So try and accept block we use for printing the data from binary file, because we do not know that how many records are there in the binary file. So we run a infinite loop, and inside the infinite loop we keep on doing the reading operation and printing operation. So this reading and printing operation will be repeated till the end of file encounters. As soon as the end of file will be encountered, the EOF error will be raised, and the when the error is raised, the accept block is traced by the program, and it will directly jump to the accept block, and accept block will find the matching error. EOF error is mentioned there in accept block. So in case of end of file error, the accept block will be executed, and inside the accept block the file will be immediately closed with the statement jet.close. So till that time all records would have been printed. So this is the process of printing from binary files. Now here another program I have used. In this I have tried to read the records of students, and those records I have written into the binary file for n students. This time I am going to perform this on operation for n students. I want to read the records in the form of name and marks. So how to perform this? It will be starting with the pickle module, import pickle. Now I will ask how many records you want to store, so that I can run my loop. Thereafter I will firstly open my file. Before I start reading from data from the user, I need to open my file. First statement, we need to open the file. So the my file is equal to open student.dat. This name you can give any name. WB means binary mode, write binary mode. So here this my file is a file object. My file is a file object. So this file object name you can give any name. Earlier program I used X and Y. So here I have used my file name. Now inside the loop what I have done, I have made an empty list here. X is equal to empty list. I have read the name from the user with the input statement. Then x dot append, I have appended the name into the list. Then I have asked for the marks. I have appended marks also into the list. And thereafter with the after combining both the data name and marks into the list of one student, I have used a dump method, pickle.dump x comma my file. So here what it will do, pickle.dump, what it will do, this pickle.dump, you see this command here, x is the list binary object, list type binary object which has the student name and marks, and my file is the file object inside which the file is open. What file is open? Student.dat. So it will write the list x into student.dat file, and this on all these statement will be repeated for n number of students. It will keep on asking the name and age of n children, n student, and finally those records are kept into the list, and at the same time the list will keep on dumping in the file student.dat with the help of command pickle.dump. So this is the program to write records, another program to write records into the binary file. This time I have used list in this program. Now this program, with the help of this program, I will read and display the records of the student.dat file that I have created just now. You have seen in the previous slide, I told you the program to create a student.dat file that contains the records of the students, and in this program I will read the records from that file and I will display. To read and display from binary file, I told you in the earlier program also, we need to use try and accept block. Inside that, first of all, inside we need to import, first of all We need to import pickle module and we need to open the file. This time file object name is f is equal to open student.dat, rb mode is read binary. I have started try block because in every binary file operation we need to use try and except block for printing, because in this we have to implement the infinite while loop, and we do not know that how many records are there in the file. So for that purpose we have to use infinite while loop, and infinite while loop has to be terminated, and that is terminated on the basis of end of file error. So how this end of file error is traced? It is to trace the error in the program we use try and except block. So simply we have to make the program inside the try block. So inside the try block I have made a program by using the infinite loop. While true, x is equal to pickle.load. This statement will read the record into binary file object x from file object f. So file object f is having file student.dat open. So it will read one object from the file, one byte stream from the file student.dat, and that byte stream will be converted into binary file object, and that x will be holding that record, and thereafter print statement will simply print that on the screen. So these statements load and print will be repeated continuously till the end of file is encountered. So all the time the records will keep on reading and print statement will keep on printing, and when the end of file will encounter, the reading process gets complete and end of file encounter, then what will happen? The EOF error will be raised, and when the EOF error is raised, the program will reach to the accept block, and the error will be traced by the accept block, and when it reaches to accept block, the file will be immediately closed. And thereafter I have printed a message, all records have been printed, and you will see that all records have been actually printed on the screen, and thereafter this message will be also printed that all records have been printed. So this is the program to print the records. So dear students, these programs I hope you will find beneficial to practice binary file handling. You need to run these programs on your computer and practice them, and just try to learn how the binary file is operated in the Python. So for right now I'll take your leave. Thank you.